My sister crossed the line again and I finally cut her off. I didn't block my sister out of anger. I didn't do it to punish her. I did it because for the first time in my life, I realized she was never going to stop. And the worst part, my family still thinks I'm the problem. Growing up, my sister had a talent for chaos. Not the loud, obvious kind. The quiet kind that somehow always became someone else's fault. If something broke, she didn't deny it. She just cried first if she hurt someone. She didn't apologize. She explained why they misunderstood her. If she crossed a boundary, she said she didn't know it existed. And somehow everyone believed her. I was the responsible one, the calm one, the one who didn't need help. Which sounds like a compliment until you realize it really means no one checks if you're drowning. We're both adults now, late 20s. Different cities, different careers, different lives, but the dynamic never changed. She still calls my parents when she needs money, still calls me when she needs solutions, still calls everyone else when she needs sympathy. I stopped expecting fairness years ago. What I didn't expect was how far she'd eventually go. 2 months ago, I finally hit a milestone I'd been working toward for years. I bought a house. It wasn't huge, it wasn't fancy, but it was mine. I worked overtime, skipped vacations, and saved obsessively. When I got the keys, I sat on the living room floor eating takeout and just stared at the walls. It felt like proof that my life was finally moving forward. I made one mistake though. I told my family. At first everything was normal. Congratulations, excitement, questions about the neighborhood. My sister called me the same night. She sounded thrilled over the top. Thrilled. She said she wanted to visit soon, see the place, celebrate. I should have trusted my instincts, but I wanted to believe she was genuinely happy for me, so I invited her to stay for the weekend. That decision still makes my stomach twist. The visit started fine. We laughed, ordered food, talked about paint colors and furniture. She kept saying how proud she was of me. Then on the second day, she asked a question that felt harmless at the time. Do you ever think about renting out the spare room? I shrugged and said maybe someday. But right now I wanted to enjoy living alone. She nodded, smiled, dropped the subject, or at least I thought she did. 3 weeks later, I got a notification on my phone. New account activity detected. I almost ignored it. I assumed it was spam. It was someone had created a rental listing for a room in my house. My house with photos taken during my sister's visit. My furniture, my kitchen, my living room. My stomach dropped. I clicked the profile. Her name, her phone number, her email. She was renting out a room in a house she didn't own without telling me, without asking me, without even hinting at it. I called her immediately. At first she sounded confused, then defensive, then irritated. She said she was trying to help me. She said it would be passive income. She said she thought I'd be grateful. Grateful for strangers touring my home while I was at work, for messages from people asking when they could move in, for neighbors asking if I had a tenant. Now I asked her to take the listing down. She sighed, actually sighed like I was inconveniencing her. Then she said the sentence that changed everything. You're overreacting. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. My hands were shaking so badly I had to sit down. I told her to delete the listing immediately. She said she would. She didn't. I had to report it myself. I thought that would be the end of it. It was because she called our parents first. By the time they called me, the story had already been rewritten. According to her, she was trying to help me financially. According to her, I screamed at her. According to her, I embarrassed her. My mom said she was just trying to do something nice. My dad said family helps each other. I said she tried to run out my house without permission. Silence. Then my mom said you didn't have to be so harsh about it. That's when something inside me finally went quiet. Not angry. Not sad, just done. I realized this wasn't about the listing. It wasn't about the house. It was about a lifetime of boundaries she never had to respect because no one ever made her, and I was the last person still allowing it. So I blocked her number, blocked her social media, blocked her email. No speech, no announcement, no warning, just silence. It's been a month now. My parents say I'm being dramatic. They say families should shut each other out. They say I'll regret it, but for the first time in my life, my phone is quiet, my home feels private, my space feels safe, my peace feels real, and I don't feel guilty. I feel relieved. Did I go too far by cutting her off completely? Should I try to fix things or keep my distance? What would you have done in my place?